Welcome everybody, Dr. Troy here, Vancouver, Washington, chiropractor, Maximize Living Doctor, and we've got TroyBot 2.0 as we call him, but Dr. Madison here, back in Minnesota, in Minnetonka, Minnesota, correct? Am I saying that
yes,
right,
sir.
Dr. Mike? All
yep.
right, good. And it's about time. I know you've been sniffing sheetrock because you're building a Maximize Living Health Center, one of the ones in Minnesota, and you guys are just taking over that state. And you trained in our office for a while. So, what are you working on right now to really help transform your community?
Well, what we're doing is I'm partnering up with churches, with nonprofit groups, seeing how I can help them with their members, because as a Maximize Living Doctor new to the area, not a lot of people have an idea of what we do. So myself, there's another guy opening up about 15 miles north of us, so we're partnering up to bring these events to people, and really, a lot of people had a preconceived notion of what chiropractors do. When I went into the area and I walked around my town, they had absolutely no idea what they do, and people are starting to get excited about what they do. And I have people that are coming to me wanting to partner up with us because they know what we're going to do is going to radically change and transform our town.
Yeah, and you worked in office. I mean, you were there almost 6 months, and one of the things that we're really focused on right now is the makeover. And just the new information that's coming out with regards to the essentials, like the new nutrition, like people just getting off their, being diabetic free in 4 days, losing, 20 pounds in less than a month. I mean, just amazing things happening. Autism's clearing up. And people really, they go, oh, chiropractic, how do you do that? But really, it's the principle. And so, what's the principle that we talk about in Maximize Living that get these sick people well?
Well, there's the one thing that all the other essentials flow through, and it's maximizing the nerve supply and function of your body. Because and you've used this analogy of the car, is if your alignment is out in your car and you're wearing down the engine, you're wearing down everything because the car is out of alignment. It doesn't matter if you run the car more. It doesn't matter, if you exercise the car. It doesn't matter if you put in the best oil, the best gas. If it's not functioning the way it's supposed to, it doesn't matter what you do. But when you correct the function of the car, adding all those other things in, it turns your regular, Geo Metro into like a Formula One car.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to turn everybody into, is a Formula One race car.
And you saw it being in a training office. Now you've kind of got ownership of your own office. Now you can kind of see the vision of what you want to create for your town and just get sick people well. I don't know were you in the luncheon with Dr. Molden?
Yes, I was.
And that just blew my mind, because I mean you saw Evie, my daughter. She loves hanging out with you. She's got your little monkey that you got her. But I look at her, and then I look at those kids that have been damaged by things that have been put in their bodies from people that parents trust, and now Dr. Molden's showing that model is actually one of the reasons we're some of the sickest people on the planet. And this guy's an MD, been around the world speaking on, today's topic was vaccines and how it causes stroke and all these different things. And it was mind-blowing. So I don't know what you took out of that.
Well, and I think and more people are hopping on the bandwagon that we're on, and it's really teaching people not just to say no to vaccines, not just to say, no, it's to change a paradigm, to take a look at the current health system, to take a look at the information you're giving, and critically look at, is that the best option for me? Is that the best option for my family? Because so many things that people are taught, they just do it, and if you ask them, because I was told to.
Yeah.
You have to vaccinate. You have to do whatever. It's not necessarily vaccination, but whatever you do, it's just that's what my parents did and their parents did, and it's passed down, and people really don't know why they do it. And so when they take a look at why they do things, they realize that there's a better way out there.
And I was just thinking about, this is the first generation of children that will not outlive their parents. So if we keep doing what we've always been doing, we're going to keep getting what we've gotten, and that's going to be the next generation's not going to live as long as this generation, which isn't living as long as the one before. So we're living less. Our lives are being destroyed. We spend more money in America on sickness and disease treatment than we've ever seen. And really, the key is I think just getting in front of them and communicating this message that your body will function and heal like it's supposed to, and giving people hope, because the system that's out there now, that everything, they're trying to do this whole healthcare reform, that's a system that's broken, that we're now showing doesn't work. Science is backing up that system doesn't work, and the Maximize Living message, well, from the guys from Stage are saying, people are coming to us because we have the answers.
Well, we're collecting thousands upon thousands of research studies that shows what we do work. We have doctors that are doing case studies on actual people in their offices right now, showing that it works. So you can't refute the evidence that it works. If someone comes to you with any condition and you get them better, systematically, repeatable, time after time after time, you can't ignore that.
Yeah, no.
So we're getting to a tipping point where people are going to realize that it's going to explode.
Yeah, I mean, it's already exploding. In a down economy, doctors' offices are booming, getting sick people well, getting people back to work, and that's really, I think, if we have a healthy population, that you're going to flourish and prosper no matter what the economy is doing.
Right. Well, most people are worried about a pandemic of swine flu. That's the big thing right now. What I'm looking forward to is a pandemic of health.
Yeah.
Once we get these Maximize Living offices in every single part of the country, surrounding not only every major city but every rural area, we're going to see a pandemic of health.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to fix the economy. It's not Obama's health care plan.
Yeah.
That's just putting more people into a system that hasn't been working.
Yeah, and that's amazing. So whether you're in Minnesota area, you can see Dr. Mike Madison. You've got your Maximize Living website up and running, and I'm in Vancouver, Washington, near Portland, Oregon. So our job is just to take over healthcare and just show people how to get well.
Yeah,
I mean, medicine will be there for emergencies and crisis, but we want to be we believe we're the cutting edge healthcare leaders up and coming, and that's really what we want to teach people, is how to get their life back and get well and plug into the essentials. And all starts with removing that interference. So
that's right.
So thanks, Dr. Mike, for being interviewed here at the seminar.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you again.
All right.
Thank you.